So for question 36, we have all three sides. We need to find what those angles would be. And so we got to look at one of the cosines. And it's up to you which one you want to find first. Once you find one of the angles, then we could use the law of sine to find the other one, and then we can subtract from 180. Let's just go with the first one, a squared, b squared, c squared. So we've got our values here, and again, a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc times the cosine of a. A squared is, a is 2, so that's going to be 2 squared. B is 4. C is 4. That's okay. So we got an isosceles triangle. We know B and C are going to be the same. That's what that tells us. But if you didn't notice that, that's okay. Then we get 2 times 4 times 4 times the cosine of a. Okay, so we get 2 squared is 4. That's 16 plus 16 minus 16, 32 cosine of a. We don't know a yet. That's right. 16 plus 16 is 32. So 4 equals 32 minus 32 cosine of a. Subtract 32. You get negative 28 equals negative 32 cosine of a. Divide by negative 32. And we get that cosine of a is equal to 28/30 seconds. We're gonna plug this in anyway, right? So I'm not gonna worry. I don't want to get decimals and all that kind of stuff. Whatever it ends up being, we're going to take the inverse cosine. So the a is equal to the inverse cosine of 28/32. That'll give us a. And then noticing that B and C are isosceles, B and C are the same, makes it isosceles. It means that also the angles B and C will be the same, so it makes it a little easier. So we go here, do inverse cosine, so that's a shift cosine 28 divided by 32. This is our angles 28.9, and let's see, what are we supposed to do as far as do not round until the final answer, then round to the nearest degree as needed. So don't round until, so 29. A is going to be 29. So angle A, 29 degrees. B and C, so it's going to be 180. 180 minus 29. And that's the two angles together are 151. So if we divide that by 2, 75.5 or 76, because they want it rounded. So B is 76 and C is 76. Now if you want, you could also use, if you didn't spot that this was isosceles and both angles would be the same, then you could use, we've got now little a and big A, we could use law of sines to say either to do this, plugging in B, we've got that, you could use inverse sine and do it that way too. It's up to you, whichever you like.